Okie dokie. As you can hear, my voice is a little bit sore. I'm suffering from a bad cold, so that's why I'm going early today, starting at 8 o'clock instead of normally I start at 9. But I'm thinking I will need my beauty sleep later on, so hopefully this will be a joyous trip or journey. We are going to make it through the weekend, that is at least the goal, and hopefully with a killer score. We will for sure need a lot of drops for the weekend if we want to place ourselves in the top northern part of the result table, but you never know. I've seen some people also not doing so well today, so maybe it's just one of those days that nothing works. All right, so I have my notes. Notes are important for tournaments. If without notes it's not going to work. So, and that is of course also some downturn on the tournament play, in my view. To have these notes takes away a little bit of the fun playing this game. But of course, I'm a sucker for nice chests, so hello Niklas, welcome to the channel. I think it's the premiere you're live here, right? So, oh, Mickey as well. Oh, wow, you guys are showing up. Welcome. You rock. And I just want to make some advertisement as well. We in the Swedish Golf Mafia, we have so much fun. We're just about ending our internal tournament, and man, the tension in those games are great. Starts me thinking maybe we could only do these internal tournaments and just not do anything else. It's so fun. Alright, I've seen a lot of people suffering in hole 1 in expert. There's a massive headwind. I underadjusted totally in the qualification, but ended up with a nice putt anyway. But man, that wind is not to play with. So I said that I wanted to try to go 1-1 plus 2, but I'm leaning towards maybe adjusting even more. Maybe I don't dare, but it feels like you can easily go 1-1 plus 2.5 at least. All right. Oh, sorry, but this is my day today. It's really bad. So, from a bag perspective, I'm going to run for the most part with this Epoch and Sniper, combined with Long Iron and Hornet of your choice, of course. And hopefully I will not be in the rough or sand today. That's at least not the wind plus 25 to 30. Yeah, 30, I don't know. It's like 8 wind, headwind. It's like 10.5 then. Yeah, that could be it. That's 2.5, right? 2.5 extra. So 1-1 plus 2.5. Let's try. I don't think we will overshoot in any case. Alright. We're going to use Kingmakers today. I don't see any point of using any of the really fancy balls. The winds are still manageable in expert. I will use the fancy balls when I'm back in Masters division. Let's go. can open some chests as well. Maybe we can find something nice. Oh, young list. Fantastic. Just what I wanted. No. And the firefly. Wow. Last one. I know this is not so much fun. So, all right. I think if we end up in minus 27 or 28 after today, I will be happy. That is a good score. Minus 26 is more or less par, so we do want to have something more than that. Let's go! My idea after watching some YouTube material is to use 2.5 topspin, adjust the ball guide straight through the hole, and then apply 0.5 right spin afterwards. Okay, my time is ticking, but I can't do anything. That's not nice. So, red to that one, 2.5 topspin. Fix the alignment. Add half a bar there. 10.5. It's 10 and a little bit. And that's not gonna go into the hole. But 2.5 topspin was perfect. Not gonna go in with a great. If it does, I've done something else wrong. Oh, let's hope he changes his ball, because I don't think that one has power enough to adjust properly. Should be like 12 at least, 30, maybe 13 rings. Well, maybe it does have enough. No, one short. Yeah, it was good distance. 2.5 topspin seems to be spot on. I think I will not use the right spin in the back 9 and see where we end up, and hopefully we can hit perfect as well. I mean, doing a great right is going to put the ball right of the hole, right? That's not right. We want it in the hole. And just for the heck of it, because I want to try it, we're going to do this one. So, about 5 backspin, maximum side spin to the right, 7.5, 9 rings. Now we can hit perfect. Of course. Well, I still think with the hole 4 there, I think... no, not hole 4, it's like later, but hole 6. This is hole 6. In any case, I think it's a more straight tailwind there, so the right spin would make more sense there. You will have to shout out if the music is too high. I can... Oh, this one. Look at that one. Nice shot. Well played. Right. Hole 2. This is the one I ended up in the rough. Let's not do that again. 10%. I'm gonna use this Kingmaker again. And hopefully we can have a chance, a shot, and dialing in the approach. And it seems like lots of players as well, so because I don't have to wait too long time. So 7, 8, it's gonna be 6 rings. Gonna end up there, max. 2 right. Six rings. Oh, 6 there. And now we hit great left. Okay. Wow. That was really close to the... Maybe if I hit perfect it would have gone out in the rough again. Maybe 10% is not correct. I will review later on when I have time to look at this stream again, checking the adjustments I did and what the outcome was, and then we can compare. That's not good. Wow, unlucky. So let's hope we can sink this one for him then. Almost max. 8, 9, 10%, 9.5. Angle this against the wind. Not too much backspin as we have headwind. Like that, and then 9.5 rings. Let's do 9 because we are not really at max, right? Come on! Hello, Board PC Guy. If you haven't checked Board PC Guy, he's also a GolfClash streamer. Go check him out. I think you're streaming, or at least participating in the Master and Expert, and I think more accounts as well. So check him out. Go and check him out. He's a nice guy. This one has a really rough day. More than one sense. George the Third. Get in the hole. Sorry for starting a little bit early, but as you can hear, I'm having a sort of a cold, so I had to make sure I get to bed a little bit earlier tonight to be able to stand on my legs tomorrow. Look at that! Wow. That's a comeback. Okay, we're just gonna give him this. So, good luck. Hole 3, Kingmaker, 10% Apox Sniper. Can we get our first drop here? Let's try. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe some kind of computer virus that is spreading. Last time we tried to counter the wind a little bit with some curl and just missed right. So, or was it left? Let's not counter it this time. I have an idea to actually measure the distance to the max. Let's see, 5 max right spin. 8.5, 10%, 6.7, 6.5, some curl, oh, and reconnecting. Woo. No. Stop. I'm so lucky there. I released it actually when it disconnected. That would have sucked big time. Close call. Yeah, I should probably not speak either, but what the heck. Looked very special. This very special. Man. What is this? Is this replays I'm playing? So let's see. That's max. So here's 5, here's 10. That's my secret recipe. 15 rings from max. Adjust this to the hole and then do 1 to 1. So 7.3 rings. 7.3. Okay. You're not dropping it with a great. Or are we? No. Could have gone in, but it didn't. I think we have this dialed in though. I think we could drop this one, at least in the back nine. Just hitting it perfect, that would be helpful of course. I can always blame the cold, but unfortunately this is my life. Hitting it great and whatever. Okay. We are still on par, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't think we have any ladies here. Next hole is the Must Eagle. Well, hopefully we won't screw that one up, but with a great, you're not too sure, you might end up in the sand actually, or in the rough. And with that much backspin applied, then of course you are so. Okay. Hole number 4. Hello, welcome Micke. So this one is 20%, maybe even 25 when it's so damn straight tailwind. This guy likes the sand. Wasn't it the same guy with the bunker at last hole? So 8.5. 7 3 rings. And that actually won't hit right there. So 5 and a bit. Seven rings. About half ball curl. Perfect. This should be okay. Maybe even use a little bit more curl next time. Yeah. I need that, but I wish. It's only the other amazing guys that can do that. I would probably shit myself of amazement if I do that. Mr. Great. I will need to improve on that, but I don't know how. I will just have to excel in the adjustments instead. Okay. Hole number 5. Which one is that? It's the next albatross. So I'm playing short on the right hand side and then trying to sniper it in from distance. I don't fancy, I don't know, I mean, taking a lot of risk going long on the left side or long on the right side, it doesn't give enough advantage in my view, so I'm just playing it safe. Drive plays 10%, 2 top spin, max left spin, a little bit curl. Hopefully end up in the northern part, or whatever you should call it, the end of the right hand part of the fairway, the first fairway, and then we easily can reach the green or the fairway just before green with the sniper. I tried the rough bump, but the bushes were in the way on this side, these bushes over here, so I'm not doing that again. 8, 1, 6, 4, 2. So 6.5. Do some curve. I would much rather hit perfect on the next shot, because then we have a chance of making something nice. Yeah, but wind is just wind, you have to adjust it for it. In my view, it's maybe easier to adjust for crosswind than tail and headwind, because it's it seems to me not following the real same dynamics. But who am I? These guys are not playing well today. So we actually have a chance of doing that, but we tried it last time and it was not very successful. So let's try this one instead. So we adjust a little bit short. We are quite far away from max, so we just adjust 8 rings. 8 rings. Just a little bit less than 1-to-1. Perfect. And let's see. At least we give it a chance. No. Too much adjustment. Oh. Too much adjustment. I know what it is. Maybe I usually don't forfeit any games, so I guess these are all replays. As I forfeited one, I guess I have only replays, and they just do amazing saves, all of them. Yeah, but who knows? It wasn't meant to be. Hopefully we can drop it on the back 9. We will be there in 50 minutes, maybe 45. So this was hole 5, halfway through front 9. Nothing amazing has happened, but maybe that is amazing. I mean, there's a lot of shots to be made out here, so and not having to do that is better than my way, in my view. Should we try this one as it's the first one for tonight? No. I don't. We could actually. So normally you adjust over here, but as it's tailwind, I will adjust back here instead. And as it's so hard, I will use maybe half a bar. Backspin, I will adjust 1 to 1. 9 rings. We lost some height, but not much. So that's a few millimeters. Perfect. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, way left. Right. Left from my view. Right. And we needed more backspin in that instance. That could be an idea, Niklas. We can try it if we end up in more or less in the same situation. I will for sure adjust less. It would have been nice to know how many rings from max we were as well, but some of the other streamers are keen on noting down the yardage of the drive, but I don't know. I mean, isn't it better to know how far you are from the max of the ball? Like, isn't that more of interest than actually knowing how far you hit the ball last time? But I don't know. I mean, they are of course doing a lot better in this game than me, but sometimes I feel like thinking a little bit on my own and using my own ideas. But of course, well, I'm not doing as good as them. So hole 6. Next par 3. 20%, 5 backspin, max right spin. Release and get it into the hole. Should this be the first drop for the night? Get your booms ready because I'm dropping this one. Oh, sorry. It's like, for him it's a little bit leftish. Yeah, but wait for it. I want to do it as well first. I just asked you to load the cannons. So okay. 8, 8, 10.8. So here's one. .8, and we'll counter this one a little bit, and we hit it great, man. Woo. No, not great. Great is not great. Great is ungreat. And maybe I'm being ungrateful now. Nothing extra. Man. Oh. Hole 7. Some people are playing this the hole 7 in various ways. I'm doing it the safe way. I can consider doing it the crazy way if I have to do something to. Good luck. Hole 7. Plus 10%, but it doesn't really matter because we're playing it just to the end of the fairway, approaching with the sniper. That's what we're doing. Nothing else. A lot of people are trying to... Yeah. I don't know. Let's drop this one, this par 4. not like an eagle then, but not, of course not hole in one. I'm not even going to try that. This is headwind. I don't think it's possible with this wind. But of course the eagle is there to be caught. So we are doing it like this, like chickens. Chickens with which you cannot say in the chat. It's so strange. This filtering, I mean, man, dude, these are the GolfClash filter, profanity filter in the clan chats are hilarious. At least for the Swedish language. Thank you, Niklas. I mean, this is with the power 3 ball. This will be more or less min distance for the wood hitting the rough just before the green, and I think this gives us at least as a good chance as anything. All you need to do is hit perfect and get your adjustments right. Like that is an easy thing. So here's min 8.3, 0%. I will adjust 6 and 6.7. No, 7 rings. I will adjust 7 rings. Get the ball guideline through the hole. This one will bounce a little bit, so let's try to adjust it to the left side of the cup. 7 rings. let it rip, and hope for the best. Still way right. Okay, so we need to maybe compensate with a little bit side spin. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's my cold. But almost half through, and I think we're doing quite okay. We're doing 40 minutes. So, what do you think about the weekend? What scores will win this tournament? I've seen some really amazing scores in the clan chat as well. I mean, guys are getting too damn good at this game. Good luck. So, hole 8. I forgot. Which hole is this? Yeah, it's this one. So, we're doing 1-1 +1. And we're adjusting in the sort of northeastern part, where this little island in the middle here, if you can see it, I don't know, it's very small. So, you know it where we land when we don't do the rough bump. It's a little bit rounded like this, so if you land in the front end you get more speed, if you land in the back end you will get a little bit break on the first bounce. And of course this will need to be taken into consideration. Let's go. I'm not gonna stop now. I mean, we're doing quite well on time. I wanted to end this within like 2 hours, maximum 2 hours, hopefully a little bit less. We have a Viking against us, so those new to the stream, please hit the subscribe button. Like that. 1-1 +1. Great. Man. And it was almost good. Welcome, class. You rock. -29 is amazing. I'm happy if we end up with minus 27 here. Let's see if we can find one extra somewhere around the course. We have 10 holes more to go. And hopefully we can find one extra. We need one extra. Otherwise we will be in the bunch, the Brady's bunch with all par scores. And if we are unlucky, we have one with par score that made the Albatross, and then we might not even make it to the weekend. So let's find something extra somewhere. But to do that, 1 to 1 plus 1 I did that, but I mean I hit it good, almost. Yeah, well, you can always plus 40%. So nothing extra yet. We still have the hole 9 where we have to drive ourselves. So this one is the only hole I have to drive over the water. So there you go. Hole number 9. Still using Kingmakers. I'm happy with Kingmakers. So drive plays 10%. Let's not hit great now, because then we might be in trouble. Seven to 5.5 ring. And then add some power. Perfect. So then that one should not be a problem. You got the hole-in-one on hole 1. I guess it has to be hole 1. The only one that I can imagine needing 40% extra. Yeah. So, what to do about this one? I've seen people going uphill on this adjustment. So we are at min distance of the sniper, which is nice. We go a little bit through the hole. Let's just go straight on it at it and see where we end up. Min distance 8.7. We use a little bit less, so 6.6. Six and a half is there. and we still don't know if it's good or not, but it looks a little bit more left than actually a great left is going to act, so we need to be a little bit on the right of the hole in the next adjustment. Hopefully we can get all of this nailed down for the weekend. Okay, minus 13 on if I now make the putt, but I assume I will. But stranger things have happened. Expert wind is okay. At least if you can have use a Kingmaker ball or some wind resistance 3 ball or above, then it's no problem. But of course it's takes to get used to. So it's the same with yeah. Good luck, Niklas. Go get them. The extras that I wasn't able to show. Thank you for dropping by and see you out there. Yeah, definitely. I need that as well. Maybe more than drops actually. So we try this one. I think we want to drop it, right? Let's drop this one. So 2 and a teensy weens a little bit. We have a little bit there, then go 1 to 1 plus 1. So there's 5, 8, 2 is there. Great, man. It's horrible. So frustrating. So let's set up plus 10% drive on hole 10. It's actually this hole. That's great. So we'll use 2.5 topspin. And he made it. Wow, well done. After the Paris endeavor, I just hate those messages. You're reconnecting. It's like, no, not again. Okay. As you can see, it's the bravest bunch at minus 13. It's really, we need to find one extra. We will need to find one extra. Question is where? So 1 to 1 plus 2.5. Let's go. Maybe I will have a 30-second break because I need to go blow my nose and stuff like that. Catch you in 15 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. Hole number 10. 2.5 topspin. No right spin. Just straight at the hole. And maybe, Klaus, maybe. I don't know. Most likely not, but you never know. Maybe there's so many doing that type of so like that. It's not really exactly straight now. So 2.5 is 10 exactly. Perfect. That's way off. That's really disappointing, man. The wins they've given us on this this hole is challenging for sure. I mean, it's maybe it's the landing position. You should try to select the landing position more to the right and use a little bit left spin from the start, but still go straight at the hole. Even with the wind resistance 5 ball, they don't sink it. But that's probably a replay, so they're not meant to sink it. Great. 8 holes to go. Still one extra to find. But as I said before, maybe I should just blame the cold and be happy to get to the weekend and hopefully curate myself with a large whiskey later on. And on Sunday or Saturday or Sunday when we do the weekend round, we can be a lot better. So, good luck. Drive to the left. Now I'm not going to use 10% because I don't want to end up in the rough. But I'm equally scared of the sand, so. But it seems like it doesn't really matter. Because if I don't hit perfect, it doesn't matter if I use the wedge. So sniper, no, it's gonna be hornet approach, so I like this. Go! But not 10% this time. I will try to use no level, sort of extra adjustment for the wind or elevation. Cannot make so much difference. So if this guy is adjusting extra, he should do maybe 6 rings, that club. You can see what he does. I'm using a pen, Apple pen. is doing 6 rings. I just hate it when the game does that. Fringe, is that dangerous? But the fairway is really bumpy. No spin to the right. I don't want to end up in that crap again. So 2 yards, 6 rings. More of that, please. So what's the yardage for the short iron if you're 340, because this was 356. A lot of people is using the fringe right there actually. The fringe isn't so bad, is it? If you are able to land in the middle of it, not hitting the edges, but of course the fringe is somewhat narrow. Max 10%. Let's try it. Nothing to lose. But it should not be max, because I think mid numbers are better. We tried max earlier and it... Oh, well played. Now we could have watched him instead, but I didn't think he would sink it. So what do we have? We have max at the hole, min over here, so we will be more north. So let's 3 and some 9-1. It will be 8 rings. This is 8 rings. I feel it. 8 rings. Could this be it? No. We need 9 rings. Oh. I should have listened to you. So 10%. Max is 9.7. I think we would have overshot there, but I don't know. So what do we have? Hole number 3. What did we want to think about at that hole? Or maybe I remember when we get there. I didn't update any notes, but we did miss it. I can't remember an albatross. And I for sure would have... Yeah, it was... I adjusted 1-to-1 and we missed... It was too much adjustment, right? This one. I think that was it. Let's go. We can't. No, it's this one. I was thinking ahead. I was already at hole 5 or whatever hole that is. This one was the one where we got the disconnect when I was about to release the drive. or this reconnect thing. That was scary shit. I really thought that I was shooting that one in the water. You guys are cool. It's so fun doing this with you, supporting and giving some advice. It's so much fun, and I'm just grateful. This one was the one we hit great, and it rolled like one square of the left of the pin. So let's sink it this time. 5 max right, 9-1, 7 rings. Again. That's no fun doing shots like that when it reconnects in the middle of the shot. It's really horrible. I will tell you how I try to do the second shot here. It seems I'm getting at least a little bit close-ish every time, but last time I did not hit it perfect. But I use no offset. I hate doing offset because that's so inaccurate. I rather put the ball guide to the hole and then change the where I'm aiming, or adjust with spins or whatever. Just doing ad hoc offset that's not working for me. I'm not confident that I will do the same offset every time. So this is the trick that I'm trying to do. We're a lot closer now. So here is max, here's 5, here's 10. So we're going to try to land in the green there. No, we're not. We need to use the fairway. So let's see, like that. We're 15 rings from max, so then we adjust 1 to 1. One ring for 1 mile per hour. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, should not have used so much backspin, but otherwise I think we would have been 2 inches closer. So we ended up a little bit too tight up against the hole this time. I normally end up more to the right of the first fairway where you land the first shot, and then this one is actually a little bit easier because you don't need to use as much backspin. We save the extras for the weekend, right? Maybe we can get an extra on the next hole. Oh, I don't care. Forfeit. So hole 4, we used 5.5. It was 5 backspin, right? and we ended up quite nicely. We used a little bit more curl this time. 20-ish% extra. Let's go. Good luck. Yay. I'm getting a little bit tired, but only 5 more holes to go after this one. That went really far. So 9-1. 8 rings. We have room for one more extra. So 5. Eight rings. Let's have a little bit of adjustment error. Use a little bit more curl. And we hit a great left. So with 9, I think we need to use 5.5. Maybe I used 5.5 last time because I think we ended up longer now, but it could have been that we have less tailwind now as well. That's unfortunate. At least we're not doing those type of mistakes. We don't want to have a glitchy green, so we check the area around where we want to land the ball and make sure the ball guide is consistent. Then this should not be a problem. But we want extra on that one. I've seen it's possible. So hole 5, now we do the 1-to-1 minus half, one or minus a half, depending on how far up we go. And these recordings are actually quite good to review your rounds later on, because if you also speak what kind of adjustments you do, you know what to change later if you're really close. So hole number 5, or hole 14 in this case. Nothing fancy, just whack it down to the northern part of the first fairway to the right and try to ninja this ball into the hole from a distance with the wood. But this is so relaxed compared to the Masters. You feel like you have no control whatsoever. It's like every other shot is like a roulette table. Maybe you win, maybe you don't, and if you lose, you're out. But I guess it's more or less getting used to it as well. These reconnects are so annoying. I mean, I hope my competitors don't feel them. Because then, if you do, I'm sorry. Two top spin, max right spin, 8.5, 10%, 6.7. Some curl. This is okay. This grade is okay. I want to hit the next one perfect. It's like a min long iron. Very min. So where's Max? It's still over there. So 1-1 minus 1 is the recipe. And still a little bit tailwind, so we'll end up short. One to one minus 1 is 7 rings. Perfect. Let's see where we end up with that one. Yes. Boom. Finally. Good. Woohoo! Yes. That albatross might actually save our weekend as well, because there will be a lot of people not having albatrosses. Hole number 6. This one was the one we hit almost good left last time. That was crap. So let's not do that again. 20%. Adjust from the max distance with the power 3 ball and the fixed distance from the bunker, the blue ring. Then, so this is still a little bit leftish. So where is it? There. There. What did I say? I said 5, right? 5 max. Eight to 10 rings. And still hitting it great. There's no boom on that. No boom on that. This guy is underpowering, and that is never a good idea, but of course this is going to end up very close. But I mean that you totally lose your accuracy when you underpower. If you're going to do something, adjust more instead. Underpowering is just a terrible way to try to save the day. If you know that you have no time and you have to do something and you're too hot, or what to say, I mean, if you're too long in your adjustment, then I guess you have no option to do anything else. But if you do, make sure you don't have to underpower your shots or overpower, because you will lose a lot of your accuracy. If you can help of not curling as well, that is also an option. At least with these lower winds, when you get to really high winds, you will need to counter curl the wind, otherwise you won't be able to do the adjustments you want. There you go. Okay. Hole 7. So what did we do here? We ended up needing to do some left spin, right? So we'll use half a bar of left spin after the adjustments are done for the second sniper shot. The rough bump thing before green. Let's go. 3 more holes, guys, then we're done for today. And as we have one extra, I'm pretty certain if we don't screw things up, we will have a weekend to look forward to. And then we're definitely going to need more than one extra drop if we're going to see some nice content in those chests. And hopefully I will feel a lot better then as well. Now is not a good day to be called Torbjörn. I feel horrible actually. It's only 9:30 local time and I feel dead. This is an alternative I've seen also, but I don't know. I mean, I like this one. End up somewhere around there. So, what did I say? We wanted left spin, right? Because we ended up to the right hand side of the pin. I would have tried to use a little bit right spin to straighten out the angle of the ball, but this is probably good. No. Okay. So we're still at min club 8-8. Oh. 8-1, 0%, 6.5 rings. So first we use some topspin to get past the hole, and then remove the right spin. So 6.5 rings. Let's see what that looks like. 6.5. Little bit short of time. Able to hit it perfect. No. 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 We have one extra. That was our goal, at least one, but 2 would have been better. And soon we're done. Maybe it's not so you're not suffering as I am, but it's this cold is killing me. Good luck. Okay, hole number 8. 1-1 plus 1. This one was the one that was not so nice. So maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I think we had a lot of more headwind than tailwind, headwind than sidewind on the last try, and that actually screwed us up a little bit. But we also released it not perfect. Yeah, really, I feel terrible. But I will get a large whiskey when this is over. And hopefully that will put me on track again. I will be happy about making the weekend, as long as we don't screw up too much. So according to my recipe, that will be 10 rings, and he's adjusting 10 and a half. So and he hit it great, so we don't know if that was good or not. He would have been closer to the hole at least. Man cold is not a joke. That's the truth. 8-6, so 9-6. We're going to adjust later on. I want to land more in the middle, so I'm going to do some adjustment. So no, a little bit of right spin, no top, or 1 millimeter, not even that. 8-6, 9-6. It's so easy. Why can I not do that every time? That was close. But I think if we would have been in the hole, I think we would have not gotten that anyway, because it was a little bit too hot. So the top spin, you cannot use that. Okay, that was hole number 17. One more to go. And can we make an albatross? That would be nice. Let's make an albatross. So last hole, guys. Thumbs up. Load your cannons, because here's an albatross coming. I can feel it. 10% on the drive, max top spin, a little bit of overpower to just get it up there. Yeah. Let's not change the recipe now. So 10%. And last time we did some too much adjustment, and I had -5%. So I will not use any, just 0% elevation change now, and see if we can get closer, or if that makes us bounce all over the place. Good luck. Looks so easy when everybody else is doing it, but I can, for the love of it, not hit perfect. It happens sometimes, but not very consistently. 9-1, 7-1, 6.5 rings. 1 full top, 1 bar right spin. What did I say? 6.5. 6.5. A little bit raw power. Great. I don't know. I think we should be okay. So he will not be my sniper, he will be max long iron. I wonder if that was his intent or he actually overshot a little bit. Because I would much rather do this with a sniper than with a Goliath. I don't know if you agree with me, but at least that's my thinking. It looks a little bit uphill, actually. But we over-adjusted last time. So, load your cannons. Because now we have min there. 8-8. 7 rings adjustment. Teensy weensy beansy, a little bit short of the hole. Straight at it. 7 rings. Can we get the boom? A boom. To boost our confidence for the weekend. At least we give it a chance with the perfect. Oh, close. Close. 7-1. 7 was a lot better. But we almost missed the rough. So last time I would have done minus, so it would have been 6. Actually, now we over adjusted. Minus 5% might actually have been perfect in this case. Then it would have been 6.7 instead of 7, and we would have been in. I don't know, minus 5% maybe. We can try it again on the weekend. Guys, thank you for showing up. You are awesome. Hey Thomas, you just missed everything, but maybe we can do this shootout just for the heck of it, because this one is a little bit interesting, because now you need to adjust down into the water. And that will make you lose some distance. As you can see, it's massively downhill here, so we adjust 7-3, and then just because we are in the water, we need to move your target up maybe 1.5, and then we release, and we will get close at least. Okay, distance a little bit left, right, whatever. not in the hole. Well, evening guys, and I'm heading for the whiskey, and hopefully I will feel a lot better when the weekend round comes, because I'm pretty sure minus 27 will cut it. At least with one Alba. So yeah, we should be able to play weekend. That's the main goal, right? Thanks for showing, and if I haven't mentioned everybody, I do that now. Hi everybody. If you like what you see, just hit the subscribe button. We will stream the weekend round on Saturday or Sunday. I will announce which day it is on my channel page. And see you out there. Take care. So maybe we just one last thing before I leave. We just check where we are at the moment. Skip, so we can see. We are number 9. Sort of in the middle of the minus 27s, so I think we are golden for the weekend. Of course, we will need at least minus 31 or 32 for a really nice chest in the weekend, but it's in there. All we need to do is get our adjustments right and release perfect, and then we will have at least a few more drops. In any case, take care guys, see you around.